Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat. Today we've got the Teenage Engineering OPZ right here, and my Arteria keystep, which is MIDI'd into this as the controller of the OPZ. We're gonna kind of come up with a track, and I've got an idea. I kind of want to do a cover of Led Zeppelin's The Ocean, which, if you don't know that one, it's the one that goes like... That's not right. There we go. And it's got that little, it's a measure of 4 and then a measure of 3. So that's kind of fun. And you can do that on the OPZ, which is really nice. You can do stuff in odd meter. So let's go ahead and let's just use this sound for now. I like it. Yeah, it's nice. It's fine. We are on the lead track right now. So let's set our pattern length to 2, I think, right? Yeah, here, we'll just play it. And instead, then we're going to go, so it's 2 measures long, and then we're going to cut it off at the last 8th note there. So it should be, math is failing me right now, 14, 16? Is that right, I think? Maybe? Oh, well, close enough, yeah. Most of you are probably looking at me like, what an idiot. But, yeah, here we go. Let's just try to record it. Okay, it's clearly not that. Let's change the track length. Let's add... Oh, because... That's why, because it's 2 measures long. We have to... Yeah, we have to cut it off right here. Which, I don't know if you guys can see that instead of right here. Basically, yeah, we cut it off on this 16th note instead of this one. Which, actually, they're 8th notes right now because we're working in 2 measures instead of 1. If that makes sense. If you have an OPZ, that makes sense. If not, you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about. But that's okay. Let's record this. Let's not mess it up. I am not a piano player by any means. I'm hardly a drummer, so... Oh my god. This is hilarious. Hey, I did it. Give me a thumbs up for that one. Not literally, you don't have to click like if you don't like it. I wouldn't. That was embarrassing. Let's quantize that. Now let's put a bass in there. That's a little high. These right here are just octave up and down on the key step. Yeah, we'll work down there, but I don't like that bass sound. I like that one a lot. Let's go. Oh, man, I didn't even set up any of this stuff. At least I know exactly what to push now. Now we're good. There we go. That works pretty well, actually. Alright, now let's skip ahead to the verses. I'm not going to sing it. I'm not a singer. And I don't have anyone to sing it. I don't really want to program it in. We'll just leave it. If you're familiar with the song, the guitar is going like... whoops, that's chord. We'll go with lead. Yeah. The guitar just goes... I promise I'll make this work. Alright, let's just, let's go to the second pattern here. Oh, there we go. Let's go to the second pattern. Alright. And we do want 2 measures still, I think. Oh, but of course it didn't bring that sound with us. So instead, we're going to go back to the first pattern, make sure we're on the right track, then we're going to hold P for pattern up top, then we're going to hit Shift 3 times. That puts us in copy mode, and now we're going to go ahead and copy it and press the second pattern. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the 3rd pattern as well, and the 4th, just in case. And the 5th, why not? Just so that moves that synth sound, or that lead sound, to all the other patterns. So if we jump to pattern 2, now we're there. So now we can play this chord thing. Oh, except let's make sure that it's actually in 4/4. I'm still figuring the OPZ out. Okay, it is not. So we go 2 measures, and then... Whoop, I bumped the camera. We'll move that up. Cool. All right, now we should be good. Fingers crossed. Except when you mess up the notes. Come on. There we go. Let's go back to bass. Knew my mistake as soon as I started playing. Gotta set it to 2 measures. Now we're gonna copy this whole pattern into slot number 3, and that's because if you know the song, the last time through this, there's another measure of 3 at the end instead of 2 bars of 4. So we're gonna make sure we are in pattern number 3. Which is exactly what we played for pattern 2. But now we're going to go in here, we're going to keep it at 2 measures, but we're going to take off the last note there, the last key on the step. Now we should be able to, let's go back to our lead sound. One thing I don't like about the OPZ is you do have to set the pattern length on all of the tracks. There we go. Yeah, that's cool. I love that delay in there too. That's pretty neat. Now we'll try to jump straight in to part 3. Yeah. How fun is that? Alright, we're good. That's working just fine. That might be enough, honestly, just for now. I think the more I think about this song, I realize the more complex it's going to get, especially at the end when it goes into the shuffle, because the BPM changes. We go to like a 4 on the floor, kind of like swing feel, like one of my favorite John Paul Jones bass lines. Please ignore the fact that I just tried to hum that. So I think we might just leave it between the verses and the little riff, and then hop over to the drums and try to play along with it. And call that good for now. Maybe we'll expand on it in the future. That's the beauty of the OPZ. You've got 10 different patterns or projects to work in. So you can keep a couple blank and keep all the others just like in reserves, you know? Like stuff you've come up with that you don't want to get rid of but you're still working on. Basically, like imagine having 10 pocket operators and being able to switch between them, you know, whenever you want. That's basically what this is. So let's hop over to the drum set and we'll play along with this for a bit, and then we'll call it good. Actually, before we call it good, we are going to make an ending to the song. So we're going to go to pattern 4, and we're going to clear it, and we're just going to play an A power chord. Yeah. So we're just gonna hold record. I'm making this way harder than it needs to be. And then we'll stretch it out to there. And for this pattern, we're gonna put a little release on it. There we go. Now we'll switch to the bass track. And put A right there. And then same thing, stretch it out to like there. And then same thing, put some release on it. And just for fun, let's make this 2 measures long. That way it doesn't re-trigger before we can get our hand over to stop it when we're recording. Cool. Now we're ready. Now let's hop over to the drum set. All right, here we are at the drum set now. You'll notice I've got the OPZ right here. In a couple previous videos, people complained that the OPZ wasn't actually in the video, even though I was playing to it. So, why is it running right now? There, we'll stop it. So, I'm going to put the OPZ in the shot. However, if it falls, I will do my best to save it, which will be funny for the video, unless it breaks, and then it will be very not funny. We're going to try to start here.